It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time. Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
You just called
I said
me a
in a long
player.
time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes, that's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Well, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish, right?
Oh, it was. Here's
I
Kevin
already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to the Hawks. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving is out there with Wiggins. And it's James in at the small forward.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Here is Harden after the basket by Timofey Mozgov. Screen by Howard. Montiunas passes to Howard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron kicks to Irving. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Your turn, Harden.
Lawson outside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
And it's Houston on the break. Lawson with the ball. Ariza with the bucket.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Wiggins following the score by Trevor Ariza. Howard with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Lawson.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Back to Wiggins. Mozgov a screen on Hart. Here's Wiggins. Top loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one, guys.
And the basket by Harden.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Ariza. 9 points last game out. Misses the 3.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Lawson against Irving. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 3 assists tonight. Wiggins from outside. Eunice grabs the miss.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Lawson. Wiggins dishes to Love. To the middle. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making it.
And so it's Houston with it. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Wiggins is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He had 23 points and rounded out a solid overall game, playing lockdown defense and finding open teammates. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report. And what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Irving against Lawson. And Thompson sends it back. But they recover it. Clock is at 3. It's Harden with the drive. Another miss by Houston.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Irving passes to Wiggins. Thompson, a screen on Ariza. Goes up off the pick, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Lawson against Irving. Lawson dishes to Harden. Here's Yunus. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Thompson, a screen on Hart. Wiggins drives in. The shot, no good. What? And Houston the other way now. Ariza has the open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And it's a 3-point Houston lead. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The screen from Thompson. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for another. And the first half comes to a close.
I could drop him down by
Thank you,
1 point.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Tremendous output from Howard. He has 12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Yunus and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Love with a wide open look. Here's Mozgov. Oh, that's blocked. Lawson with it. He dishes it to Yunus. Screened by Howard. A shot by Ariza. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
He can make a wide open shot.
Ariza's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets. James with it. He's picked up by Ariza. LeBron kicks to Wiggins.
Not in the way. Job is in the way.
Mozgov, a screen on Lawson. 6 to shoot. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the layup falls. Lawson's got 7 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
LeBron passes to Wiggins. Love with the screen on Hart. Wiggins drives in. Off loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Mozgov sets a screen for Wiggins. Up off the screen. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Begins with the block. And stolen by Howard. Ariza outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. And stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Screen by Howard. Lawson outside. And the pass to Harden. Wide open look. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 7th assist in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Mozgov, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mozgov's got 6 here in this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what,
I need to get Harden.
Used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Picked by Mozgov. Wiggins kicks to Mozgov. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Wiggins drives in. Yes! And the foul.
Let's go.
That is on Ty Lawson.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Hansbrough's checked in for Monty Eunice. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. And Wiggins throws it down. Clark, 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Beverly. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
The screen from Thompson. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 8.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shumpert is checked in for Kyrie Irving. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Wiggins drives in. James. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Howard. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Plenty of space. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from McDaniels. Here's James. No good on the buzzer beater. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is up to get for the Rockets. Howard comes in for Monty Eunice, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Trevor Ariza. Cleveland also making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Smith. Wiggins comes in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Nick Calathis. third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Wiggins, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 patrolling the paint. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Harden. Good D from Love.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on free.
Well, simply put, Lawson's been great. He has 12 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Monteunitas is checked in for Houston. Pisa comes in for Patrick Beverly. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. The screen from Thompson. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Harden. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 18 points for James Harden. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
5 on the clock. Mozgov drives in.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And it's Ariza in the corner. That one rolling around and rims out.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Wiggins, that's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
It's Harden with the drive. Lots of room. Ariza with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 6. LeBron with it. Now Lawson defending. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins dishes to Mozgov.
Check out the game from Mozgov. He's got 14 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. Mozgov hits them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
It's Harden with the drive, but they get it back. Kicks it to Howard. Mozgov with the steal. They're running on up the court. No good off the front iron.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Irving. It falls. A huge shot to tie it up.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to lose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Monteunitas a screen on James. Ariza goes in. No good. Cavaliers with possession here. Wiggins drives in. Return to sender. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. The three from Harden. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but...
That's whack, yo. No, I have
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson down low with Mozgov. Wiggins is out there with Irving, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Those are adjustments that could have a big impact at what is a critical point in this overtime, Kevin.
All right, Doris. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Such a wide-open look. And that's 21 points for James Harden.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Looking for Mota Eunice. He gets it there. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Mozgov a screen on Mota Eunice. Layup off the pick. And the layup good by Mozgov.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Just far too easy right now. Packing the basket. They have got to do better.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Screen by Howard. Beverly the pass to Harden. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Love.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Wiggins middle. Here's Mozgov. And the first of 2. Leg breaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Houston's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Harden. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's James. Count it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Harden outside. And now to the basket. Foul. And he's going to the line for one more.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
What a performance from Harden here. He's got 26 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact here. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Unloads from 9, and he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
We should have had that ball. But maybe.
Here's Beverly. Harden outside. And stolen by Wiggins. LeBron drives in.
That bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop can seal the deal.
Just one stop.
Stolen by Wiggins.
It's over.
By himself. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize
Wow.
on it, you got to take it and make it.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime.
It'll be over.
And we'll return. And folks, we couldn't decide a winner in regulation, and we're getting set for the jump ball to start overtime. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Beverly. Passes it to Montejunas. Ariza kicks to Howard. Sweet move. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Love. And that one misses.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole. And far too often, that's the case for this team.
And he sinks the second.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Picked by Mozgov. Wiggins drives it. Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Come on, come on.
Hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Picked by Mozgov. Wiggins dishes to Mozgov. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 21 points for Timofey Mozgov. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Ty Lawson. There's a screen by Montejunas. Howard in the post. Mozgov covering.
Yes.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Harden the pass to Lawson. Back to Harden. Can't hit. Great D that time from Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Wiggins with it, picked up by Eunice. LeBron kicks to Wiggins. Mozgov a screen on Eunice. Off the pick. And Timothy Mozgov.
All right, yep, it's over now.
Mozgov's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland. Houston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that wall.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Plus, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
In the corner, it's James. The tray. Offensive rebound. Mozgov. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Eunice.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
It's Harden with the drive. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Harden against Wiggins. Picked by Mozgov. Inside. It's stolen by Ariza. And here comes Harden. Leading the fast break.
It is my fault.
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
I got time left.
Wiggins against Harden. Picked by Mozgov. Wiggins dishes to Mozgov. Wiggins passes to LeBron. It's good. This game is all over.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Bruh.
And stolen by Wiggins. And LeBron throws it down hard. But
yes, it's over. It is over.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Mama always said if you got
Big to that steal, bro.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out.
Always next time.
A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
That was too close of a game, man.
We win,
that was good.
We'll get y'all next time.
I don't know, man. Think you better get used to this feeling.
Freak, getting that confidence level up. I like it.
Well, it's always been there. You know that.
True that. Yo, hit me up later. Got a few things we should talk about.
Okay, cool. I will.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
I thought we were going to triple. Yeah, I thought we were going to
Bernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal,
I'm
Kevin
posting the whole
Harlan,
game
and
up
our
on YouTube,
illustrious
bro.
2K
I don't care if
Sports
I get
crew.
copyrighted.
This is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
No Empire behind me. Yes, it is.